Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today on this Wednesday. Finally, a little break from the wind. I know it's cold outside, but I'm just so happy the wind has died down. It was just fierce out there the last couple of days.
I agree. And actually, oddly enough to me, it doesn't feel that bad out this morning. It's
I didn't think
nice,
it did either.
And, it's fall, it's football season, so it's sort of like, all right, it is what it is, and I sort of enjoyed it this morning.
I hung the wreath back on my door because it had blown off, and it was at my neighbor's. They returned it, and I thought it seemed safe to put it back out there. So my pumpkin didn't fly away. I have like a large, it's like a plastic light-up one. No, it's a plastic, that's still there, but the wreath did not make it. So
I think you're going to be okay for a few days.
Are you ready for Halloween? We're like a week and a day now from Halloween.
I have not even thought about Halloween.
I know dressing up's not really I have, because we haven't bought that. We're going to buy their costumes maybe tonight, or maybe this weekend. They change their minds so often. No, I don't know. Marley is pretty set. Now she wants to be an angel or a devil, probably the devil, for a school dance. And then she was talking like kind of a scary Jason, Freddy kind of. I can't remember which is which because I did not grow up watching scary movies. And I think that I've told you this, my 7-year-old wanted to be like a dead basketball player or dead something. And I just was like, no, you're 7 and you're cute. You should be like a cupcake. She wants to now be like a Visco girl. She has to make it difficult on her mom.
She's going to be a dead basketball player.
I don't even get it. Yeah, like a zombie. Yeah, like a zombie basketball player or cheerleader or something. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm hoping to bring her to a Halloween store and then she'll be inspired by
something that's kind of
just a costume that's cute.
different than death.
I know, both of them. My husband is into the scary movies and
he is.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. So like the mask and what kind of mask we should get and the fake
So has AB seen the Joker yet?
I have not yet.
Has he?
No.
Okay, I want to get his take and see if he's into that stuff because
I did hear a few more reviews from people here. Abby Furchner was one of them. She said she enjoyed the movie. Another producer. So I guess it's just
Abby likes like those crime shows that can go down that path, and I don't know what it is. Maybe I just feel like, oh my gosh, I don't want to see all this stuff that happens in those situations.
Too heavy for you?
It is. I mean, the Joker thing. You kept waiting for like some redeeming like. Oh, that's kind of inspiring, or that, and it just was always, to me, sort of negative.
Well, I don't think that counts as that. Well, you'll probably see some, I was going to say scary movie, but it is kind of a suspenseful maybe movie.
And there's some parts in it that you're like, okay, I get it for, theatrical effects, but yeah.
Well, in case people need a little inspiration, now that we're about a week away, I bet there's going to be a few people dressed up like the Joker. That's probably true. If you're still scrambling for Halloween, we have some inspiration for you. For the search engine, one of the search engines compiled a list of the most searched costumes online. So I took a look at this to tell you what is trending right now. This does not surprise me because of, the ladies and the kids. Number 10 on that list, unicorn. Who doesn't want to be a unicorn?
That, yeah.
I like that idea.
I
think that my girls have been unicorns in the past already. Number 9 on the list, classic 80s. We talk about that and joke about that. I have 80s like leotard and tights. I could go with that.
Olivia
for sure.
Newton-John,
Olivia Newton-John, yeah. That you can't go wrong with a good old 80s costume. Number 8, this is a pretty classic, scary.
Chucky.
Chucky. Of course, Chucky. Resurgence in popularity since the Child's Play reboot came out back in June. I'm not a big gamer, but number 7 on the list, Fortnite. Number 6 on the list.
So how do you dress up as Fortnite? What am I missing? Like some character in the show?
I think you also have to dance like.
Okay.
You have to dance like them as well. So that, like trick or treat and do your best Fortnite dance.
There you go.
Number 6. This has got to be a classic like every year. Clown. Whether you're a cute clown or a scary clown.
I think you're spot on. That's where the Joker is going to come in, because part of the movie in the Jokers, there's this big sort of riot that goes out. Everyone's got their clown masks on, so you'll probably see a lot of like Joker clown masks, get up, maybe some face paint. We'll see.
Probably. Okay. I think you're right, especially in the bars downtown. Number 5, this was popular in my house for a couple of years. The Descendants. Does Isabella like Descendants 3 just came out not so long ago. So.
I heard that, but she's
not into the Descendants. I like the Descendants movies, so I'm all in for Disney stuff. Number 4, I was surprised, Dinosaur. That's still in the running there. And
Dinosaur.
yeah, a dinosaur. So now we have the top 3. Number 3, Spider-Man. Number 2, I always feel like this is the easiest go-to for me, a witch, because who doesn't have a witch's hat? And number 1, any guess? We'll go back to the evil clown. Is it Pennywise, initially dreamt up by Stephen King? Of course, also seeing some more popularity after It Chapter 2 was released just this past September. And once again, I probably won't see that movie because I get scared.
I was going to say, I didn't see it, so no. Do you have any great like Halloween memories when you dressed up? And
I don't know if I really remember it, but I remember seeing pictures. I know I dressed up as E.T. one year with like a brown sweatshirt and like had the mask. I suppose I had the mask, but the brown. That was weird. I don't know. I think I was Annie one year too, so like little orphan Annie. And a punk rocker. I do remember seeing a picture
I can see that.
With a purple like wig. So, I don't know.
You were singing Vixen the whole night.
Yes. Great White Vixen. Yeah, I could have been the real life Vixen.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I went down one time with a bunch of friends. I dressed up as Jesus, and we went down into the heart of San Francisco. And San Francisco goes nuts on Halloween. I mean, everyone's dressed up and crazy. And I had this whole like Jesus get up going. It was
like a crown of thorns
classic. I didn't go there, but I had like this big hair. The friend I went with was dressed up as the devil, and she was. I mean, it was just. If you ever get to go to San Francisco on Halloween, just get prepared for a.
Got to go all out.
You got to go all out. I mean, all. There's like a big parade. It's 9 a.m., so I can't even talk about what happens at the parade. But yeah, you get the picture.
Okay, interesting.
It was one of those nights.
We could probably fill a whole hour of Chris telling about his experiences in San Fran.
It's one of those nights you're just kind of bopping along. You're like, did I just see that in real life? Yeah, I just saw that.
That would be fun, for sure. Okay, well, from Halloween to Christmas, we're going to just skip right over Thanksgiving. Some of the most famous legs in New York City are warming up for their holiday show. This is like on my bucket list to see them someday. The Rockettes, of course, spent some time this week rehearsing for the Christmas Spectacular. The annual show is a holiday tradition, of course, featuring glittery costumes, high kicks, and a lot of Christmas cheer. So Halloween, you go to San Francisco, and then in December, you have to go to New York City. So
I love that idea.
Have you done Christmas?
I have not done Christmas in New York.
Okay. I just think, everything from the, tree in Rockefeller Park, to all of it would be pretty.
I would love that. Good restaurants, go to some shows.
It'd be tough to come back. I one time did just a real quick trip to New York City, and I just
during
barely
the holidays?
Nope, not during the holidays. So I missed all that. But I do. It'd be fun just to do Christmas there.
Yes.
So
would love.
that would
I
be
think we're gonna have.
You could get that a plane ticket for Christmas for me.
There you go, and then you'll go and report back.
Yeah. Exactly. I love that.
Cordell's going to show the Rockettes dance at some point this week.
He's been practicing his high kicks. Now, this is also one of those crazy Christmas stories that came out, and I know I have a dog, and I will probably kennel him around the holidays, but people are already talking about this. If you have an anxious fur baby and you're worried about, well, actually, this would even work for Halloween, but thinking about Christmas and Thanksgiving coming up, Pet Acoustics has a Pet Tunes holiday mix that's supposed to calm your cats and dogs. There's a lot of research that's been put into this. Pet Tunes Holiday is a Bluetooth speaker preloaded with 14 tracks of holiday music designed specifically for your dog and cat. I kind of want to listen to this and see what's different, But cats and dogs do get a little crazy when you have people coming over. Will help resolve the stressful behaviors and the yipping and jumping maybe, and maybe they won't rip open your presents.
Right.
$75, and pet owners will buy that.
I was going to say, they would spend $250 on it, I bet.
$75 is probably.
Why didn't you and I come up with that idea?
I know.
That is such a
we just have to think about what pet owners would buy.
Great idea.
Love it. Okay, we're also getting pretty pumped up for this weekend's Valley News Live night at Shields Arena. We have taped all the bells just in the studio so Chris doesn't continue. I'm just kidding. More cowbell, please. We'll be, actually, and I'm excited too. Tomorrow now, you've got to tune in to see what Coach Lamoureux has to say.
Oh, nice.
about the upcoming weekend of games. Of course, we're going to be revealing what color the cowbell is going to be tomorrow as well. That's all happening Saturday, Valley News Live night. And we are still giving away tickets as well.
So if you want to win a 4-pack to the game, which is just a great night out to enjoy, simply go to valleynewslive.com or ndtoday.tv, click on the contest tab, fill out the form, and you can register to win. So we're giving away the ticks every Tuesday. So be sure and join us on Tuesday to find out if you are the lucky winner. The event, the program is sponsored by the Fargo Force and Buffalo Wild Wings. So thank you to both of them.
And of course, it's a big weekend. We're calling it the whole week is Dakota Marker Week now, I think, right? The Bison are on the road this weekend, going down to Brookings for SDSU. Game day is going to be there. It's going to be a huge weekend, and our crew is going to be down there as well. So be sure to tune in for the Farmers Union Insurance Bison Football pregame show. That is kicking off 1 hour before the game. Of course, the Bison are taking on the Jackrabbits. And then, of course, a full recap of the whole game, my favorite show of the week.
I know. It's just every time you say that, I just love it.
The Coaches Show, the Bison Football Show with Matt Enns, sponsored by Gate City Bank on KX4. All right, stay with us. Coming up next, if you're having a hard time.
So when you watch, do you have like brunch going on the whole deal and like your cup of coffee, or you just
coffee? Like, yeah, no, it's bagels and mimosas.
I was gonna say, like, I can see, like, okay, everyone, 10:30. Shh.
Everyone must be quiet. That's why I DVR it so people don't interrupt me. All right, coming up next, I'm looking forward to this segment because we're going to talk animal prints and fashion and what you need to have to look good this season.